The Miami Heat have come to Phillips Arena with one thing in mind, taking down the Atlanta Hawks team that has become one of their staunchest opponents. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday. And what really makes it a lopsided performance.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Heat, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Dragic, and it's Dang in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Teague. No luck. Dragic with some nice D. Hawks on D. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backcourt. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
And it's the Hawks ball. 4-point game. Outside Teague. There's the dish to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
It's Dragic with the drive. And a wide open look for Freak. Hits it from 3-point range. Freak's got 7 points in the game. And certainly Freak has established himself as one of the up-and-coming stars. He'll be going up against others in the Rising Stars game.
Yeah, exciting to see all the young talent on the same floor during All-Star Weekend. And Freak and others making sure the NBA keeps that pipeline of stars full.
Here's Dang. Rebounded by Cephalosha. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's tipped. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. No luck. Now the Heat take it the other way. Last time they met was in Miami.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots. But that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dragic against Teague. Kicks to Millsap. Outside Korver. Outside Teague. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Miami with the rebound. Freak with it. Picked up by Teague. Whiteside sets the pick for Freak. It's rebounded by Teague.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammates there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the second free throw, good. The Heat leading by 4. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Korver. Good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Whiteside, the pass to Freak. Back to Whiteside. Freak with it. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Korver. Horford's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Bosh. The kick out to Dang. He feeds it to Dragic. Good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Hawks trail by 3.
Timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris. And it's sent back by Bosch. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
There's the pick. To the paint, here's McRoberts. A beautiful reverse layup. McRoberts has got his first 2 points.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. And Holiday, here we go. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Bosch, the screen. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. Green kicks to Bosch. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They grab their own miss. Muscala hits the bucket.
That's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Got it! What a shot!
Oh, my goodness, that one got me out of my seat. Unbelievable long-range shot.
And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosch. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees the big picture.
As a veteran, you know what's at arm.
Chris Bosch has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with his long... very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings and dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with, high IQ. Combine those 2 things, and you sometimes get 21-7, like Bosh is still delivering for Miami.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Some solid defense from Freak. The Heat leading by 4. Launches it. And again, Miami with the triple.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Horford gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Freak. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
The Hawks trail by 7. Picked by Horford. Schroeder passes to Millsap. And here's Schroeder. He's got 6. Back to Millsap. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 31 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's...
And the first half is now in the books. It's the...
Dwayne, give us your perspective on that first half.
I like the way we started the game. You know, sometime on the road we start off slow, so I thought we got to the fight early. And it's 2 good teams, so, you know, it's the way it should be.
Dwayne, thank you. Always fun to watch. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with Freak, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dragic dishes to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Dragic. Pass to 5 to shoot. Takes the turnaround Jay. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Horford.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
For Miami, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Under 6.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Hawks trail by 9, and here they go. Here's Teague, and he drops it. From the low post. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Then kicks to Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Heat.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group. Some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Teague. Korver kicks to Teague. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Outside Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Teague. Six to shoot. Here's Millsap, and it's sent back by Bosch.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
On the wing, Korver for the 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Korver with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Teague, here we go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Bosch with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Freak kicks to Whiteside. Bosch passes to Freak.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Atlanta making some changes. Justin Holiday comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. And Miami with a change here, too. Wayne Wade's checked in for Whiteside. Now Schroeder. He's got 6. Horford with the screen on Dragic. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. Horford dishes to Millsap. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Schroeder. Atlanta again missing.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Dragic the pass to Freak. And it's my... Miami with another.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Passes it to Cephalosha. Outside Holiday to the left side wing. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Dragic kicks to Freak. Back to Dragic. To the middle, off the screen. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Horford's shot is good.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Up top, Dragic. He's guarded by Schroeder. Turnaround Jay. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Millsap a screen. Here's Cephalosha. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Dragic dishes to Freak. Pass to Day. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford. The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for Horford. Wright comes in for Paul Millsap. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. Muscala misses. Winslow with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Freak kicks to McRoberts and stolen by Wright. Here's Holiday. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Atlanta, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Miami leading by 12. Wright is out there with Muscala. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Teague. And it's Korver in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They get a hand on it. Here's Winslow. Atlanta with the rebound. Wright's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. Korver kicks to Teague. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. From downtown. No good. And Miami the other way now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now here's Freak. Teague covering. And the shot is good. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. Muscala, the pass to Teague. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Mike Muscala and Paul Millsap. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Whiteside a screen. Freak kicks to Whiteside. All alone. And he knocks down the jumper. Whiteside's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Let's get the ball inside.
There's a good screen.
Move the ball.
Dragic dishes to Freak. That 3 off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Millsap a screen. Hardaway passes to Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway's got 3 assists in the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Freak, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Cephalosha comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Korver in for Hardaway. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, oh man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls.
All right.
2 shots.
Let's keep it up.
Good on both. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. T kicks to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
They both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
No matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Heat. Evans, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Thornton in for Goran Dragic. Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Holiday. Got a piece of it. And it's the Heat on the break. Freak with the ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Settle down.
Freak's got 41.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Goes up to the stripe. And, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Evans, a screen on Hardaway. Fires for 3. And it's Freak missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess
Men amongst boys tonight.
Chris,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number 1 option, the number 2 option, number 3 option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew,
2K TV, we get details about the NBA 2K16 soundtrack from DJ Khaled and unveiled the brand new rules for my part. And stay tuned for 2K TV Interactive to earn VC and more. Tune in now. Episode of NBA 2K TV, we get details about the NBA and unveiled the brand new rules for my part. And remember to stay tuned for 2K TV Interactive to earn VC. Tune in now.
Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
What's up, guys? On today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get details about the NBA 2K16 soundtrack from DJ Khaled and unveil the brand new house rules. And remember to stay tuned for 2K TV Interactive to earn VC and more. Tune in now.
Hello, welcome everyone. Challenge as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's the Stars.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Look at the Stars starting group.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
The Elite shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Joseph, the pass to Ryan. The tray. That drops. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities. That are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
On defense, the Stars. It's a three-point game. Dishes it to Joseph. Over to the wing. Pass to Okafor. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Okafor's got his first basket.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely, and a missed layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Russell dishes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Now here's Okafor. Shot clock at 4. Here's Joseph. And finally they hit one.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more. Playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And it's the elites with the ball. Following the miss by Freak, lots of room. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now, here's Joseph. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that one's good. Russell.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Johnson after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Here's the teardrop. Rebound the Stars.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And, Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Leeds trail by 7. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Just 5 to shoot. Moutier with the basket.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Now, Moutier following the three-point attempt by Freak. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. There's a good screen. Perry passes to Freak.
Stick it to luck.
Tries to save it.